Hello guys, my name is NaToSaphiX. Today we have another video, and this time it is the 9 fast window smokes on DE Mirage that you can use for all of your Faceit games. I'm going to show you the regular jump throw bind, and then afterwards I'm going to show you the jump throw forward bind that a lot of people have started using. If you haven't heard about it, I will share it with you and you will see it in this video. So the first one is the jump throw normal bind, and the other one is the jump throw forward bind, which makes the smoke just get a little bit further. Basically, I will put the bind in the description together with my merch link, and while the jump throw forward bind will make you throw the smokes longer, essentially making you stronger, I'm sure the NATO Strong collection will make you that as well.
Hello guys, my name is NaToSaphiX. Today we have a bit of a merch showcase. Now I'm going to show you a few different things that you can buy on the NaToSaphiX.gg store. First of all, we have caps, we have hoodies, we even have t-shirts that are hiding down here. Let me show you. So this one is a little bit of kind of a clean version. It's a very small logo. The hoodie has a much bigger logo across the chest. I want to show you my white t-shirt as well, but unfortunately I was using that at the major, so that is currently in the wash. We have like open shoulder shirts for the gym. We have all sorts of things. So if you're wanting to support me or just want some good looking clothes, go ahead and go into www.NaToSaphiX.gg and pick up your own merch. So yeah, thank you so much for watching guys, and I'll see you guys next time.
I remember when I joined Complexity as a stand-in for a little while, It's and BlameF asked me, NATO, do you know the window smokes? I said, yes, I know all 9. And their answer was, all 9? Well, I'll show them to you, and hopefully you can use them in your Faceit games. So, I'm going to do the smokes in order for you to be remembering them the easiest. This is the leftmost spawn on the backline. You can see that by being to the left of this thing. This one is really easy and very, very good. You basically just have to find this dark spot underneath the window, put your crosshair over that in the middle of the bottom part of the window frame, basically. So just like this, and then you want to hit your jump throw forward bind. This smoke is really good because it flies really low. It's an instant smoke because of the jump throw forward, and it lands pretty close to the window ledge, leaving no gaps for anyone to play against. Not only that, this one is great for your people taking mid, but if you're an A player who is the most likely to throw these kind of smokes in the start of rounds, what's great about especially this smoke is that you can throw it and then afterwards you can run into A house and you will be there still fast enough that you can stop any A house aggression. So it's not like you're losing your spawn, which is a great benefit from having the smoke on the left side. Backline number 2, and it's really easy to see when you're on a backline. Basically, you're the furthest away from the wall. That's pretty telling. You want to be left side of this door behind you when you throw it, and you want to be almost directly in line with the thing on the ground, this one. If you have this spawn, all you got to do is aim here. It's really easy to tell because there's this pattern on the railing up here. And there's also like a thick metal rod on your left, so you just go 2 to the right of that, all the way at the top. So if you aim here, you hit the jump throw forward bind. This one goes really low. It always lands, very easy to remember, lands close to the window ledge, so there's no gaps, which is a very, very good thing. It's very fast because it's a jump throw forward smoke, so the CTs can almost not destroy this with Molotov. It's like really lucky, let's say, if they do. So you can definitely throw this smoke at the start of the round, and it will be very helpful for either your mid players or yourself. Damn, Daniel, back at it again with another smoke. Yes, sorry guys. For backline number 3, what you want to be doing is you want to do a crouch forward jump throw. So you want to hold down crouch, hold down W, and then hit your jump throw bind at the right time. So the way I learned this smoke is to aim at the top 2 dots and release. So basically hit your jump throw when you hit the bottom 2 dots. I think aiming slightly higher is a bit safer, so that's what I'm doing. So aim a little bit above the 2 dots, the top right one that is, and hit your jump throw bind when you hit the bottom right dot. That should give you a window smoke, and you're going to be seeing me throw it now. So The good thing about this is that it goes pretty fast, but it's not an instant smoke because it's a crouched forward. It goes close to the window ledge, so there's no gaps, but the CTs can destroy it because it's a bit late. So not the best window smoke, but it's still pretty good, and you can use this as long as you let your teammates know that this one is not one of the, let's call them, top tier window smokes. Another day, another smoke. Sorry again, guys. What you want to be doing for backline number 4 is finding yourself in this spawn. It's clear that you can see the backline. This is actually also the last backline spot. And then you want to locate the carpet, which is hanging off the railing here. There's like dark circles and light circles. So what you want to do is you want to put your crosshair under the dark circle, and you want to hit your jump throw when you hit the light circle. So this is again not a jump throw forward, it's just a regular jump throw, but you want to do a crouch forward throw. And what I do is I put my crosshair under the dark circle and then release when I hit the light circle. It depends obviously on your crosshair size. So what you're going to be seeing first is me failing it because I aim a little bit too high. Go on a server and test this. Make sure that your crosshair is like a good size. For me, it works by putting my crosshair under the dark circle completely and then hitting it on the light circle. This one is, again, not perfect because it's not an instant thrown smoke, so the CTs could maybe mess this up. But it goes close to the ledge, leaving basically no gaps. It is pretty fast to throw. You can throw this for a teammate still. And yeah, it's not the worst smoke, but definitely also not the best. Okay guys, I'm showing you this smoke simply because I feel like I have to, but in my opinion this one is so bad you should probably never throw it. So there's a little bit disclaimer at the start. If you have the front line leftmost spawn, so front line number 1 let's call it, what you want to be doing is you want to find like 2 small dark dots. They are really hard to see, especially I could imagine in a YouTube video. You can go on a server and test this. I'm in 4x3 right now. You want to find the 2 dots and you want to go down from this line, maybe even a little bit more to the right. So let's say the middle of that dot, in between the 2 dark spots for your height, and then jump throw forward. Now the reason this one sucks is because you're so close to the wall, you have to throw it so high up, and look how far away it goes from the window ledge. It's leaving most of the time a gap basically for connector. And it's so slow that it's pretty easy to mess up for the CT. So I would say use this one with caution. This one sucks. It's the worst of all the window smokes in my opinion. And even if you hit it perfect, it might honestly not even be that great. So use this one with caution. Okay guys, frontline number 2. In my opinion, this one also sucks. It's kind of for the same reasons as just stated. You're so close to the wall, it's pretty hard to do. This one is also quite hard to see, I imagine, in a YouTube video. Basically, there is like a black dot here, and there is also a black dot up to the top left. You want to kind of put your crosshair in the middle of these, but then to the height of the railing. So it's kind of annoying to line up. You see the height of the railing and in between the 2 dots basically on the x-axis, let's say. Then you want to hit your jump throw forward, but again this one is so high up and it lands really far away from the ledge, so it almost always will leave a gap in either side. It sucks again, and it's pretty easy to destroy with the Molotov if the CTs have a good spawn. So this one is another one where I would say, if you have this spawn, you can say it to your teammates. They can obviously use it if they want, but it's very likely that one of your teammates has a better spawn for the window smoke, and they might as well throw that one instead, because this one sucks. Okay guys, smoke number 7 and frontline number 3 that is. Pretty easy to tell when you're here. It looks, yeah, in a certain way, you know you'll be directly in front of the staircase in your back, and yeah, I don't know. I've never had any trouble finding out when I've had this spawn. Basically, the way you want to line it up is you want to find the pattern on the bottom of the railings here. They go all the way, but then at some point they stop. So you want to aim to the last one of these, but down and onto this line. And then you want to hit your jump throw forward bind. This one goes pretty low and is really fast. So this is another one of the great spawns in my opinion. It's really hard for the CTs to destroy it. As you can see, when I threw this in the video, it looks like it has some connector gap, so maybe it's worth throwing a little bit more to the right. I've never really had people die from this corner or something, but just now you know it. This is how to line it up. If you want, you can aim a little bit more to the right. Maybe I'll start doing that. Maybe you should too. Not the Fantastic Four, but the Frontline Four, guys. I don't know why I keep making these jokes, but it might make the video a little bit more enjoyable. Probably not, though. Anyway, you saw the backline number 4, I believe it was, where we had the carpet. There's one more with a carpet, and that is this one. You basically want to find the light circle and the dark circle, and have the light on the left side and the dark circle on the right side. Use your jump throw forward bind, and this again is really fast, goes pretty damn close to the window ledge, leaves no gaps. And what's also really nice about this one is that it's a spawn where you can throw it and you can still help your teammates in mid. So if you have this spawn, you can actually do the smoke, and then if you get yourself a flashbang as well, which you most likely would have, what you can do is you can throw like a flash over mid that should blind pretty much anyone. I failed this one a little bit. It's been a while since I've thrown this variation. I think maybe I need to step a little further. But another way you can throw it is by walk throwing and hitting here. This one should blind short, like anyone jumping short, jumping underground, whatever. So you will be able to throw this smoke and then afterwards throw the flash for your teammates, and it will help immensely for your mid takes. Final 5, or at least frontline 5, guys. This one is the creme de la creme of smokes, okay? This one is my favorite one. The reason being, it's really easy to locate. It's super easy to remember. It has a really good spawn, so you can throw it and then run mid afterwards and actually use it yourself. So for Face It, this is perfect. If you're solo queuing, you can throw this smoke, run out mid, and yeah, use it to full effect. You basically just aim on this corner, jump throw forward, and you can immediately get going out in mid. If you communicate with your teammates that they need to throw this Carrigan flash, let's say, over mid to blind short, then you will have a great time, as pretty much anyone who should be out in mid will have either jumped short or underground or something and should be blind by the flash. And if they stay in window, the smoke should basically be popped when you are out. So this one is my personal favorite. It's really difficult for the CTs to destroy it, and it's the last of the 9 smokes that we're going to be showing you today. Make sure to hit the merch link in the description, and I'll leave the bind for you as said. Yeah, that was it, guys. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.